Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to some more Helium Rain. It's been a while, actually. Been quite a while since I have been in here. I'm so far out from that. I don't know why I'm so zoomed out. That's very strange. Anyway, what was I doing? I think, if I remember correctly, so we have like this iron oxide delivery and stuff. I think I was just trying to get myself set up for some more stuff here. I got a bunch of automated fleets going. Still have this fleet going that's manual. This silica run is still going. And I think, where am I at? Am I in miner? I'm in miner's home. So I was saving up for something. Oh yeah, there's a station under construction here, so I need plastic tools and steel for that one. I forgot that I haven't done that yet, so I still need to do that. So I was probably in miner's home to pick up steel or something. Do I have anything on my ship? I don't have anything on my ship right now. What's the economy saying here? Actually, in this sector. Local prices. So I was looking for the steel's $41.99. Plastics, probably plastics, because it's $24.25. Although they don't have any in stock, so I guess it's not plastics then, huh? It must have been steel then, because that's what they have in stock, 102. And yeah, it must be that. Alright, so we can only get 102 steel though. Do I have, I gotta remember, do I have anything producing steel? I don't think I do. Anything producing steel. I've got a hydrogen pump that's, so what do we got here? We got a mine, an ice mine, which is producing. 2 hydrogen pumps that are producing. I'm sorry, a hydrogen pump and a methane pump that are producing, right? I think those are the ones we just finished up. A research lab that's producing. We've got a silicate mine that's producing. We've got this station under construction. We've got an iron mine that's producing. Right. And then all these guys are producing in our complex. It's good. It's all good stuff. I have a foundry that's producing. So the foundry's producing the electronics. I was trying to sell off electronics and stuff because that's going to be a nice big chunk of change. But I was also trying to get, I have the silicate mine. I was also trying to get a shorter distance for my guy to jump for silica. That's why this one is waiting for, is where it's at. Plastic tools and steel. Maybe I should just get the 100 steel for that plastic and tools. What did I need? What do you need for a steel producing thing? A steel works. So I'm docked at this steelworks. Does this have any steel? No, it doesn't. And it's actually a capture is in progress. So the steel needs iron oxide. This guy's got 90 steel. What about this guy up here? He's got 12. I'm gonna have to jump between both of those, I guess. Get the steel I want. So they're looking for iron oxide is what they're taking, which I have a. I'm trying to re-familiarize myself with everything here because it's been a little bit. I have an iron mine. Level 9. It's got 55 iron oxide just waiting right now. It's not a whole lot. They need 397 for this contract, right? And that's just one contract. We still have the ones for the forge here. Although this one we should probably do first because it's the oldest one we have, and it still needs it's only 800, and we've got partially filled. Dihydrogen delivery. Why did I take that on? Because I wanted to build dihydrogen for something, didn't I? The dihydrogen is used by... Where's the orbital map here? So in the spire here, methane and hydrogen. Right, my hydrogen pump is generating dihydrogen. Yeah. And dihydrogen is used... We have something that uses that, don't we? Yeah, we have... Who uses the dihydrogen? Our foundry does. Right, so that's why I had that going. We get our foundry going. Well, we got plenty in there. That's good. The foundry is producing 10 electronics every 5 days. Okay. So, trying to make sure I've got all this down here. So then the other thing I was trying to corner was, so we got electronics, and then there's something else too. What's our contract here, the pendulum contract? Tools? I think tools is the other thing that's really low as far as the economy is concerned here, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of stock for tools, right? Well, the forge has a lot of stock for tools, but it's not cheap. And that's the other thing I needed. So I was trying to make everything I need to do my upgrades. So plastics and tools would be good. I think plastics was the other one, right? That's really doesn't have a lot of stuff. Yeah, plastics is really kind of low stock-wise, sort of. Although there's a lot of production of it. It's relatively cheap. I think it's more the tools here. Because that's not that cheap. Tools. Or maybe it's steel. Steel is really hard to come by. So if I could get a steelworks go, yeah, I think that's what it was. If I can get a steelworks going, then that will work out really well because there's very little stock of steel around. That's, and it's expensive. So all right, so the one that we're docked at here has no steel, so I want to go here, dock with this guy, and we'll get some steel from him. Is there, how much? We have 120,000 credits? Okay. Problem is I don't... 100 steel is only going to be enough to finish that one thing, but I guess that's probably worth it. I don't know. Should I finish that off, or should I look at getting a steel works? I'm kind of thinking I should try to get a steel works going. Can I get a steel works in here? Add a new station to the complex. Steelworks. Yeah. 2 stations in this sector. In this sector? Oh, it's just saying that there's 2 stations in this sector. Right. Yeah, I want to get a steelworks going. Adding it to this complex here. Yeah, let's do that. Since everything's so low on steel. The problem is when I do that, this whole station is now under is now under construction. Although we already have the plastics there that we need, so I just need to grab 100 steel and 100 tools, and I'll do that as quickly as I can so that all my stuff comes back into into operation again. That's the only problem with that, is when you construct something here, like, everything is paused. But then again, everything is interconnected, so. Okay, so we're docked here now. Let's trade with this guy. Where's my thing at? Let's trade with him. And we'll grab 10 of his steel. And then we'll go to this one here and grab the 90 steel that he's got. Do we have any contracts here? We got a VIP transport. He's in Knight's Home, though. Are we in Knight's Home? No, we're in Myers' Home. Silica delivery in Miner's Home. A lot. Although it is a good payment, but it's still a lot. A hydrogen delivery. VIP transport from the dig. Yeah, I think I want to get my I definitely want to get my a steelworks established so I can get some iron oxide to it. What I'll probably have to do, well, I'll wait and see. If I can get that going, then, I mean, that's a big money savings right there, right? Because then I'm not paying top dollar for steel from these guys, 42 credits. I'm just doing the iron oxide, which I've already got an iron mine that's kicking out iron oxide at a decent clip, so that'll be good. And all these steelworks in this sector are getting overrun by this one company, so getting taken over. So I want to kind of undercut them a little bit by not relying on them. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's grab all of your steel. Excellent. All right, so I need plastics. Who has the plastic? The depths. The depths has plastics. All right, so we'll head there. And then I also need tools, which is probably the forge, right? Yeah. All right, so to the depths with us, and then to the forge. All right, and let's see. I need plastic production plants. Yep, that will do. That'll do. All right, while we're flying over there, any interesting contracts here? He wants to go to Crossroads. I mean, I guess I could do that. Because my credits are going down pretty good here. I guess I could do that. Because that's... Crossroads is right next to Forge, I think. So we could pick him up. And then what are you going? You're going to Lighthouse. Eh, maybe. Why not? Why not do it? Get them out of there. Also, we have some dihydrogen delivery in the forge. What do they need? They need 800. How much does my guy have right now? I wonder. He's only got 200. That's the other thing. Like, I want to try to get like all the... I want to try to get the plastic manufacturing, the tool manufacturing, and the steel manufacturing so that I can just upgrade my guys like super fast without, you know, needing a lot of money to do it. I mean, I'll still need credits to do it, but I won't need to pay for all the resources. So he's only got 200, but he's producing a lot per day. He's only level 1, that's really the problem. If I can upgrade my pumps, then we'll be in really good shape there, as far as pumping all this stuff out. At least they're fueled up nice and well. Right. Let's go trade. Let's get, you know what, I can hold up to 1,000. Get 1,000 plastic. Why not? A lot of money, but we're gonna end up using it though. Orbital map. Oh, we gotta pick up a couple people too, right? Where's our contract stats? Track that one. Let's go pick you up before we forget, because I always do forget. I wonder how my Phalanx is doing here. Knight's home. Is it, where's that in the queue? We're still 3rd in the queue. And they still need 37 steel to finish off the dragon that's in there, and then there's a Solon in front of me, which doesn't take as much resources, but still. We got a weight ahead of us there. And steel is very everyone's low on steel right now. It's the other reason why I need to build this steel thing, because if I can start flooding the market with steel here, I'll start making a bunch of money. Of course, I want to get that military ship because I want to see if I can start usurping the market in other ways as well, perhaps. We'll see. So what was I doing over here? This is just going to be a silica mine, right? Yeah, that can wait for a little bit longer. And the idea behind this was that I think it's a shorter travel between this and Serenity than it is right now, where I have to go from, my guy's going from the dig to Serenity, which is quite a travel. Yeah. I still need to upgrade these. Silica mine in here too. And this guy's got one more upgrade that will get him to max level, which would be fantastic. Yeah, and lots of iron. Alright, so we picked up the one person, so now this other one we gotta pick up. Where are you at? Oh, did I pick you up? Were you in the same spot? Oh. Yeah, I guess they were both in the same spot, sort of. Kinda, sort of. Alright, so you want to go to Lighthouse, and you want to go to Crossroads. Alright, we'll go to Lighthouse here, because that's just a 2-day trek. Yeah. Do that. We're coming up to the end of the year 4. This is going to be interesting. And you want to go there, so we'll have you dock. Look at these new contracts that apparently came up. You are going to Blue Heart, which I am not heading to. And then there's just some water delivery here. The power plants. Yeah, I don't need that right now. I've got 40,000 I need it for the one thing. For the one upgrade anyway. How's my other guys doing here? They're still... automated fleets are still doing good stuff, it looks like. And my manual one, taking water from Shore of Ice to Crossroads, is still going strongly, it looks like, as well. Well, that's good. Boom, boom, boom. I like starting off the week with a nice chill game here. I really do. We've put quite a lot of hours in this game too. I am still. There are all these things flying around anymore. I'm seeing a lot of them now, just kind of flying around in circles. Alright, so we completed that contract then, right? Alright, and so you're going to the depths then. Or, I'm sorry, to Crossroads. So we'll head there. Fast forward. Yeah, see, our credits just jumped up to 90,000, so we're still making money. Still making some money here. Great Fleet 2. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Where do we drop you off at? 2.4 kilometers away? Sure. What other contracts came up? VIP Transport Sam, where are you headed? To the dig? I mean, I could stop off at the dig. Sure. We'll accept that. We're delivering Crossroads, and then you're going Blue Heart, which I'm not headed into. Out of my way. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, and I got this, and I've got X4, and X4 is pretty good too. X4 is a little bit difficult because I'm trying to figure out like I know what I kind of know what I want to do next, and like I want to get some bigger ships and stuff, but a lot of things are just kind of, you have to sort of figure out what the next thing to do is in that game, And this one, it's got a nice, like, it kind of holds your hand enough to let you know what the next thing to do is. So, all right, so that's automatically selected. All right, so we'll head on over to there, which is a place that is under construction. Hence why it is gold. Gold. So yeah, that's that one. It takes a little bit more effort to try to figure out what you want to do next in it, And there's a lot of times when I just kind of want to just, dick around and just destroy a bunch of xenon and stuff like that. So I mean, that's kind of nice for that, for those purposes as well. But I've also got Empyrean on my list now. Galactic Survival. I'm starting to get back into that again, and they have big plans there too. So it's kind of like I got a lot of these sort of long pull games, which I wanted to have. I want to have a lot of long pull games, but I'm kind of worried because there's a bunch of things coming out that are going to definitely pull me away from some of those, and that's the difficulty is the sort of the shifting your content around when something new comes out that you've been waiting for, because then you eventually want to come back to the other things, but then it's like there's always something else that then comes out. It's like you gotta somehow juggle all these things. Now, luckily, let's go to. Do I have anything else in the forge here? I do. I have this one, the iron oxide delivery. All right, so let's go to the dig first, because I can then grab my iron oxide there. My guy. Okay, where does this guy want to go? Let's go there. Let's go dock and make sure we drop him off before I forget. Also, contracts. Anything else? Nothing else really came up. Okay. Yeah, trying to like balance those couple things, switching contexts and all that stuff. And then I've got coming up this week, I'm doing my normal summer vacation, as in really it's a summer staycation. It's always pretty much always a summer staycation, but especially this year, not going anywhere. But that means that I will have more time to hopefully devote to getting a bunch of videos rendered and ready to go on the channel, and also, recording and maybe even doing a little bit more streaming here and there. little bit more, a little bit longer, maybe. Who knows? We'll see how it all comes together, because I still have a lot of other things to do, like, you know, life things to do. Cleaning house and things like that too. So we'll see what kind of balance I can strike there with that. But I'm intending on maybe, hopefully, getting through a few other series as well along the way here. Maybe finish my Mass Effect 2 run and all that stuff. Try to clear up some space and whatnot. Okay, so I dropped that guy off, so now I want to go to my iron mine and grab the iron oxide there, and then I can take that over to this other thing and get this contract a little bit further along. Let me make that the active one here. Cool. We'll be more than halfway done this one. That'll be good. Yeah, at some point I have to force myself to finish Starpoint Gemini 2 as well. That game just sort of ticks me off. It really, really ticks me off, and I just kind of want to try to get it done so I can say that I'm done it, so I can move on to Starpoint Gemini Warlords, which I hear is a better game all around. And then also there's Starpoint Gemini 3, which I have in my library. It's in early access, I think. So kind of at some point might want to drop into that and see how that's going. Maybe not record it, but just like play a little bit off camera and see what's going on with it. Hopefully it's a lot better than what they did for 2, but we'll see. I can't see it getting much worse than what they did for 2. Because 2 is pretty damn bad. Let's grab all of that. Excellent. Alright, we'll head down to the forge here. 2-day travel. Oh, yeah, we're back up to 105,000 credits. Yeah, we're just... Trade Fleet 2 is making bucks here, everything. We're doing good. We are doing good. 8.5 kilometers, huh? Did they say any contracts? I didn't notice the pop up to see if there's any contracts. Electronics delivery in the forge. Sell 100 electronics to them, and that's 7,000 credit payment, which I have electronics now, so I should probably accept that. I now produce electronics, so I will get the 7,000 credit payment plus how much they're going to pay for electronics. So that will be good. Where's my thing at here? Station complex. Oh, actually, this is not. Yeah, because I'm still. Well, I'm heading there anyway, so I might as well. But I think it had some electronics already ready to go. Not, I'll just have to go do something else while I wait for it. That's all. And then don't I have this contract? Oh yeah, I wanted to get I want to make sure I grab some tools while we're here. I need tools. At least 100. That's the other thing. Like, I mean, the plastics, the steel we need to do a steel manufacturer, because Can you hack? No, can't. No hacking mechanics in this game, unfortunately. Now this is more. This is more space trucker than it is space chaos. I guess is the best way to put that. Okay. So we'll go trade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's my... Oh, my cursor. Oh no. This has happened a couple times. Come on, give me my cursor back. Give me my cursor back. No, I didn't want to... I want to dock. I didn't want to undock. I just wanted to see where my cursor was. There we go. Okay, so we gotta transfer all of that. Alright, so we're more than halfway on that one. That's good. Then I gotta find a tool factory. One ought to do. Not too far away from where we're at. Oh, I should go to the other view here. I forgot I still had the banner on. Yeah, I think the next thing in the pipeline that's gonna just kind of take over the channel is gonna be Ghost of Tsushima. Which is 17th, which unfortunately is well after my vacation, so it's going to be like a normal pipeline where I do it at nighttime for 3 hours at a time instead of being an all-day thing. Although, you know, I'll probably, put a Saturday in there with a bunch of hours maybe. Depending on how well I enjoy it anyway. I suspect I'll like it. The controls are halfway decent, I'll probably like it. Still no date has been given for Horizon Zero Dawn. It just says summer. And we're well into summer now, so I don't know what they're planning on there. I hope they're not planning on competing with Ghost of Tsushima, because that's a bad time to be releasing, because everyone's really hyped about that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to get tools. How much will 1,000 tools put me back? 22,000. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Try 200, so we have a little bit more than we need. So we got the plastics tools and the steel that we need. All right. So now it is time to head over to our complex in Serenity. 9 days travel. That one. We're in year 4, day 352, so we're getting right to the end there of the year. Vector info. Go dock with our ever-expanding station complex. Ever-expanding. This is a really nice looking sector too. I like the planet, you know, and you have the planet in the background there. We're in a nice portion of the orbit. I wish I could put the iron mine here, but it's ice. It's an ice sector, and you're not allowed to put. I don't think you're allowed to put an iron mine on an ice sector. I think it's or a silica mine for that matter. It has to be in a dusty sector, and this is not dusty, which is real unfortunate because it would be nice to have all that stuff in this one complex, but sadly we can't. Sadly, we can't. And there's the one in gold. There is going to be our new construction. You can see where it sits in the larger complex. Alright, trade, and let's do 100 steel, 100 tools. What the? Oh, it already had plastics, that's right. I didn't need to do plastics. Okay, that's fine. So now that should be construction starting. Okay, so let's skip a day. Bam. Alright. Ready to use. So all these things are starting. The steelworks is waiting for resources. And then I wanted to grab, we only have 30 electronics. Really? All we had left in there? Are we outputting plastics? Do we have a plastics? Oh, we have a plastic production plant. I did not even realize that. And we have a foundry. Oh. So then by making the steelworks, I've now cornered the market. Okay, cool. So now I'm making steel, I'm making plastics. The only thing I don't make yet are tools. And then I can get a tool factory going then. Okay, cool. I did not remember that I did a plastic production plant here. I was wondering why I already had 100 plastics there ready to go. Huh. Cool. So then I could upgrade one of these like right away, couldn't I? Like the foundry. I could upgrade the foundry right now. Do I have 100 tools, 100 I have 100 plastics, I know that. Do I have 100 I don't have 100 steel though, do I? Well, let's turn trade off on that and on that. So it doesn't trade with anything, it just takes the stuff in that I give it. We do need iron oxide. That's going to stop a lot of the stuff from producing here. Yeah, we don't have any iron oxide, so the steelworks is waiting for resources. Which is fine. That's because I put all the iron oxide into the other. I took it out of my mine and put it into this thing here, which is also good because this pays out a lot of money. So, what do I have on my ship then? I've got 100 tools and I got plastic. The only thing I don't have on here is steel, which we need the iron oxide for. So then if I go to the orbital map, how far away is Boneyard from here? 4 days. And how far away is the dig? 9 days. Okay. So if I go over to the boneyard here, and we got the silica mine there. Silica mine gives you silicon for the electronics, right? But I want an iron mine here as well. Let me go build station. Iron mine. Is there not a... Can I not build them here? It needs an asteroid, right? Will it be built on an asteroid? I think none of these have asteroids around them. And I can't build an iron mine here, right? Because it's icy. Non-icy sectors, yeah. How about this one? No. Solitude? No. How far away are these guys? 7 days. They're pretty far away. So Asta, so this is Adina. So Asta is the closest one to Adina. So okay, no. Boneyard is dusty, so we could do it there. Daedalus has no asteroids. Okay. Boneyard's the only one that has any asteroids that we could build things on. So if I were to build an iron mine here, right? So then I need. I don't trade for anything though. So I need. So the plastics have tools. I need 100 more tools, and I need 200 steel. 100 more tools and 200 steel. The steel I could start producing myself if I could get some iron oxide to my guy, which I am producing, but not fast enough. Well, is that true? No, we're back up to 216 iron oxide from the days that we killed. So I can just go right back here and grab this. Yeah, I can go back right back here and grab this and bring it back. We start producing steel that we need. How much steel per day does it do? Is my question here. 6 steel every day. 6 steel every day. Okay. Probably going to need to really upgrade my... I'm going to need to upgrade my solar plant too, because it does 10 fuel each day, but we got 5 coming off of that. 6, 7... Oh, yeah, we're still okay. We're still producing 3 more fuel than what we're using, but we're okay for now, I guess. Yeah, okay. Output, and then tools. Yeah, well, let's get the steelworks going, because then all I have to pay for then, in addition to the 40,000, is the tools, which, if I could make my next thing be tools, that wouldn't be too bad. Add a new station to the complex. Can I actually put that on this complex? I think I can. Do I tool factory, yeah. I'm not gonna do that just now because I wanted to keep producing things, but yeah, I can put a tool factory on there. That's my next thing. That's another 100 steel, 100 plastics, 100 tools. So maybe I should get... Maybe I should get like 300 tools. Yeah. Yeah, I'm heading over there anyway to where that's at, so... Okay, so let's go... Because that's over in the forge here. Let's go... The dig. 9 days travel. That'll take us into year 5, right? Well, we're getting there. Almost year 5. Right. Year 4, day 362. 89,000 credits. How is our transaction log, our accounting going? So accounting for year 4, 741,000 we've made in trading in the positive. We lost 58 for ships, 845 for station, but that's all in construction mostly, and upgrades. Wages have been okay, and then 189,000 in the contracts payout that I've been doing the contracts. So we're doing pretty darn good here, I would say, in selling resources and stuff. So yeah, okay. Oh, I probably should have picked up some of those electronics, right? Didn't I have I had a thing for electronics, didn't I? In the forge. Crap. Yeah. Well, let me go, since I'm at the dig now, let me go here and dock. I'll get it on the next run. And actually, I didn't have... Oh, that's right. I didn't have the 100 electronics that they needed anyway. And I don't think that's... I think that's pause right now, right? I didn't have the resources that I needed. Am I remembering that correctly? Boundary details. No, it's still producing. 10 electronics in 5 days. I mean, it's still, it's going to be a while before I can do that. That's right. Okay, so we're fine then. We've got, what, 40 electronics there? So it'd be 50 by the time I got back to this station, and then... Yeah, so fly around, do other things, get these other stations, the other mines set up that are closer, so I can get my solar running between those. Get that run length shortened a bit. And then I'll just keep this one to myself here. The dig, I'll just let that build up resources, and I can just haul those myself, because I can pull a whole bunch of resources in my big old hauler here. So that'll be good stuff. Yeah, in fact, my guy is 1 day away from dropping off silica for the electronics, so that'll be all nice and filled up. There we go. Grab all of that. Got plenty of fuel in here still. That's always nice to see. 361. That be enough to finish this delivery here? That's 739, 61, 799. That would be just enough to finish this. All right, let's do that. I know I went on this run to like... Oh wait, it just produced more. What the hell? Now I have more than enough. What the hell happened there? Anyway, Yeah, so yeah, I should do that. Let me finish this off and that'll give me a bunch of money. And there'll be one less contract on my list. Although yeah, because it'll kill. Yeah, because getting there will take 2 days, which will produce some more here, and then I can take whatever's produced here and just pick that back to get the steel. At least get the steel started. I'll have to do a couple runs to get the steel really bootstrapped, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go and that's the one I'm tracking. Alright, we'll come down to the forge here and do our travel. We'll finish it before the year end, so that'll be good for the old log book, the old transaction book. Go out on a positive note. You know, go into year 5 on a positive note. Then yeah, and then the name of the game is just getting all the upgrades I can get, and we'll start hauling some. We'll start playing the economy game, and just start selling off all kinds of stuff that we can find, the best deals we can find. I've been I came upon a game called The Saboteur. I'd never heard of the game, and it's basically GTA. GTA 3. Well, I guess it actually kind of has more of a Saints Row feel to it, but it's kind of a Saints Row GTA hybrid kind of thing. And produced by Pandemic Studios and Electronic Arts. And it's actually been fairly good. Like I've been enjoying it so far. Man, look at all that money we just got. So let me see, is it worth stopping back off at the dig again and grabbing more stuff? Yeah, maybe we should. Why not? Sure. Go, because there'll be 2 more days. There you go, year 5, day 1. Excellent. And go dock here. Oh, you know, well, okay. I gotta stop off at the forge again. I forgot. I meant to buy some tools while I was there. I completely forgot. Oh well, it's worth the trip anyway. Yeah, so I've been playing the Saboteur. So far, so good on that. I don't know if the world. It feels like it's going to be like the world is going to open up a little bit, but I don't know for sure in that game. So I've only played about an hour of it. So that started to go up on the old YouTubes. The first time ever since I've had my channel for 7 years, I got pinged on the thumbnail for it because it was apparently not in line with the community guidelines, which is interesting given that it was just a woman in silhouette. And it's basically the in-game title screen of the game. So not like I was purposely doing it. It was just following the same pattern I follow and everything. It's just the in-game title screen is what I put in the thumbnails. But whatever. So I had to change that. I went and found the box art and just changed it to the box art. You know what I mean? So that was a thing.